Some of you may have heard of the Dine Out Reloaded mod. This is a mod that completely changes the Sims 4 Dine Out. We all know it's a very buggy, glitchy, and just generally a very shallow and annoying pack for the Sims 4, even though we all really like the idea of it. I know a lot of other Sims YouTubers have already covered this mod, but I really wanted to wait until it was out for free with all of the major features, because the last thing I want to do is do a mod review, but then you can't download it yourselves because it's on Patreon as an exclusive for members only. So now we've got version 3 out, free to download. I want to test it out today. That's right, Shanice now owns a restaurant, and as you can see, she's really happy. The restaurant is called the Blue Waffle, and no expense was spared in making this restaurant extremely beautiful. I have never seen such an attractive restaurant in my entire life. First things first, when you have testing cheats on and shift click the ground, it says Carl's Dine Out settings. So one amazing feature about this mod is that you as a player can actually now run and own the restaurant, because before you couldn't really do anything if you were there, could you? Whereas now you can actually have the player take orders and the player count as a chef, and you can have them deliver food if you want to. And even cooler, you can actually have it so guests can seat themselves. So if you want to have like a fast food style restaurant, that is now possible. So make it more interesting. Firstly, I'm going to make it so Shanice is taking the orders. The player is responsible for this action. So here we have our chef and waiter. Without this mod installed, sometimes they don't actually turn up, so that's the first. Well, it's not a waiter. What are they called? A host. So it looks like we got people turning up. By the way, I set the dress code to this restaurant as sleepwear, if you're wondering. So all of these people are being here. Now, apparently you can actually show people to their seats. So, okay, he's going off. Okay, I apologize, sir. You, sir, in the hot pants, show guests to table. So I can actually show him to a table, which is cool. Although I will say my game is a little bit laggy. This is the only mod I have installed, by the way. I have literally no other mods. If I go into speed 3, it goes a bit glitchy and weird. So it looks like you have to only be able to do this in speed 1. Can I do it? No, not even in speed 2. It's not working. So you can only use this mod in speed 1. I hope it changes for the future. I really do. But to be fair, I mean, the original Dine Out without mods doesn't work in anything but speed 1. So it's not that much of a change. So as we don't have a waiter, I guess we have to take the orders of the individuals ourselves. Are you ready, Shanice? You're taking this man's order. How exciting. And who's this? His boyfriend. It seems when you take the order of one person on a table, it takes the orders of both. So that's useful. Do we tell the chef the orders, or is that like automatic? I hope it's automatic. And you can still do like all of the regular things that you could have done in the original Dine Out. So basically talk to the customers and make them feel special. So that's all fine still. It's basically turned into Flo's Diner Dash, if anybody remembers that game. Because as Flo, like, you would literally basically have to do everything, and that's basically what this is. And that's what Simmers wanted from the original Dine Out, so I'm really happy we got this. Although our chef is taking her sweet time. Although, oh my god, it's my fault. I was supposed to serve the food. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was my fault. Although, do you know what? Now in speed 3, guys, it's actually like not laggy anymore. Maybe it was just like when you get them to initially sit down or something. Everybody has a bowl of cereal. Oh, he's got chicken nuggets. I stand corrected. So I guess it's up to me now to work out exactly when I need to bring the food out and actually double check. Although, see, now I'm wondering, what if I do everything myself? Like, I feel like I could handle it now. Shall we? Who are you? Dominique. I'm sorry, Dominique, but you are being fired. Excuse me, Dominique, please piss off now. You've just been fired. Go home. Nobody wants you here anymore. Let me just do it so player counts as chef. But you see, now the game's gone laggy again. I reckon, see, when you put it in speed 3, I reckon it just goes laggy when people are waiting to be seated, and then as soon as everybody's seated, it's fine. Anyway, oh my god, this woman, please do not get around with magic, because this woman with the fucking pink hair turns up everywhere. She is so infuriating, worse than Judith Ward. Oh, Nancy Landgrab, you are looking rather sultry. Oh my god, there's dirty plates on their table. I very much apologize, Katrina Caliente. So let me just take their orders. Okay, everything's going fine so far. Now, because I am the chef, I have to now cook the orders myself, which is extremely exciting. Come on, Shanice, get to it. She's never cooked a day in her life, but here we are. Oh, look, and it says playing as chef, and I can cancel or end it. That's cool. Shanice, be careful with those knives, please. You are not good in the kitchen if you are anything like me. So I don't know, like, how playing as a chef differs to just having an NPC do it, obviously, as you do it. I don't know if your cooking skill affects it at all. I'm sure it does. But for now, we are going to be trying to cook some meals at least. She's learnt the mixology skill. What on earth are you doing, Shanice? Just cook the food. Stop messing messing around with knives, please. She's still got things cooking on there, but she's not doing anything with them. So let me just serve the food. She's basically having to do everything herself. Hopefully we do not set the entire place on fire. Gosh, she looks a bit angry. Shall we welcome her, even though she's already here? Though there's an interaction to take another order. Does she want more bloody food? For Christ's sake. I don't know why, but she is leveling up her mixology skill. Is that a bug or is that an intended feature? I'm not too sure. Oh my God, these people. Oh my God, they're not satisfied. Hello. I'm not very happy with the wait times here. Stop being a Karen. See, now this is getting a little bit more challenging because before in The Sims 4 Dine Out without this mod, like you literally just like talk to the customers. You couldn't take any orders. You couldn't seat them. You couldn't serve food. You literally could not do anything. Whereas now you actually have to double check on the customers. Oh my God, Mortimer, are you cheating on your wife with Lavina Chopra? I think you are. So as I was saying, I do really like the fact that you can do this. Also, I haven't done it today, but you can actually bring another townie in with you, by the way, to actually help you, which is cool. Oh my God, Shanice is about to wet herself. Quick, Shanice, you need to have a poo /OE. Come on, Shanice. Come on, Shanice. Why does the interaction keep cancelling? There we go. And no, she's not going to wash her hands. All of the guests at this restaurant are going to get parasites. Well, look, it's midnight. I didn't even realise it was midnight, so we may as well close this restaurant now. What did we do? We got a net profit of 105 simoleons. And we best clean up too. See, doing this is a lot of work. So what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow is bringing Chantal along with us and trying to run everything ourselves and see how it goes. Whilst we're waiting for morning to come, there are so many other features that came with this mod, which are literally incredible. The first cool brand new feature is bribe the host. You can bribe the host for 100 simoleons, and the chef will basically prioritize cooking your meal if you're visiting a restaurant as opposed to owning it, which is really cool. And it's also completely changed waiter logic. So you know how previously in The Sims 4 Dine Out, like waiters would literally just like drop food on the floor, they wouldn't clean things. It's basically made it so much better. The only thing now, it's the next day. I don't actually know how to go to the restaurant together. I know that sounds like really stupid, but I genuinely don't. What if we just visit the Blue Waffle? Can we go as a group? There we go. Chantal is here to slay. And before we start, we are going to fire our host. Goodbye, sir. You do get a pop-up saying the restaurant is not functional, but that just comes from the game without the mod, so you can just ignore that. It's completely fine. Oh, wait, we have perk points. We should have brought some things. Although, we can't afford anything. Okay, maybe not yet. I would like it if Carl put some new perk points in, if he could. That would be really nice. Right, Chantal is slacking off already. She is going to have to get punished. Chantal, please do your job. Right, show guests to the table, please, Chantal. All of these people are turning up. They're waiting for you, Chantal, and you're being absolutely useless. Oh my God, literally so many people are turning up. They are not forming an orderly queue either. I can tell this is not a British simulation game. All right, everybody is sat, thank God. Chantal, stop being useless, please. She's just standing around. Okay, I think Chantal will take the orders and do all the horrible work, and Shanice can just do all the cooking, although she's having a conversation with the crack in the wall, which is lovely, and she's really angry. Oh my God, Chantal, stop playing on your phone in front of these people. She is honestly awful. Chantal, you are an insidious bitch and I hate you. And do you know what? I think one of the most annoying things about Dine Out is it like you can't work together as a family, whereas with this mod you can. It just makes it, I think, a lot more fun and challenging, like especially when you just have two Sims doing it at the same time as well, because with one Sim that's like a proper challenge, but when you have two Sims it's a little bit more manageable and you can actually take time to speak to the guests and things, and then you can have someone else clean up and stuff. So I think it's, oh my God, I can actually get Chantal to eat that lady's French fries. Should we steal their food? Come on, Chantal, eat this lumpia, whatever that is. Can she literally steal it? Oh no, she can't, thank God. The game didn't let us. That would have been rather rude. Although one thing I would like to see, it's not like a negative criticism about the mod, but one thing that I would love to see is the ability to actually collect the bill or have them pay. Because right now they just kind of stand up and walk out and they automatically pay. But I think it would be nice if you could actually like have to make them pay like you would in Flo's Dine Dash, because that is the simulation dream that we all want out of this. Okay, more people are turning up already. This is getting a little bit overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I should have hired staff. But you know, I think it's kind of cool because once you've maybe built up enough money in your restaurant, you can then hire staff in the future. Because the problem with Dine Out right now is you almost always basically like come out at a financial loss straight away, and it's really, really frustrating. Whereas this way, you can actually hire your family members to do it, and then gradually as time goes on, you can then hire staff to lighten the load for you and make your job and life a lot easier playing with this. So it feels more like of a natural progression with it. Oh my god, excuse me, did you both just get up to do press-ups at the same time? Oh my god, The Sims 4 is insidious. I hate this game. Just stop doing press-ups. Why do they always do press-ups? And excuse me, May Prescott, why are you in here? We were doing so well. Sit back down, please. This mod was supposed to stop Sims 4 townies getting up off their seats for no reason. Can you just please get back and sit down, please? Everyone's complaining that they are not receiving their orders, and it's because I actually forgot to click on the food thingy to make Shanice cook, so that was my fault, I admit that. Although, okay, is she gonna sit back down now her food is here? Thank God for that. Oh my god, you stop doing press-ups. I saw that, Victor Feng. Get back down now, please. Sit down and eat your food, you bitch. I do apologise for being a little bit aggressive. Oh my god, there's people waiting to be seated and I didn't even notice, and there's like nowhere for them to sit. Oh, for Christ's sake. Do you know what? We're closing up. It's almost 11 p.m. now. That's it. Everybody get out of here, please. We got a net profit of $118. Not the best, not the worst. Right, there we go. Everybody is leaving. Thank God. Leave me alone, please. This mod conflicts with the No Empty Venues mod and the NPC Controller mod. It's still not technically in its final state, but for what it's worth, guys, it makes Dine Out a lot less broken and a lot more fun. This is going to go down with one of my favorite mods for The Sims 4 ever. I will pop a link to the mod in the bio. Do you know what? I always say that in every video and I always forget. So if I forget, just remind me in the comments and I'll do it. But for what it's worth, that is like a 10 out of 10, guys. If you want to see me review any more mods, make sure you check out one of the 2 videos here. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.